right, back in the seat, back in the streets, we should say, the YouTube streets. Great to see you here. Great to see you if you're on the replay. Welcome back to the live stream Q&A with Rich UX, your favorite digital marketing consultant, the original full stack marketer, here today to serve you and help you become a better digital marketer, whether that is through our programs at CourseCareers, which are designed for entry-level marketers, or for those who have chosen a slightly more independent path, perhaps Rich and Niche, home of the freelance digital marketer, is right for you. Nonetheless, there isn't a better place to be learning the most modern digital marketing strategies, ideas, techniques, and really what's more important is the foundational mindsets, the understanding of what it takes to be successful online with an online business, funnels, content, these critical elements of the modern time. Hope you're having a great day out there. Let me know in the chat as people start to trickle in. I'll happily take your questions for the next 60 minutes or so. Don't have a lot of time. For some of you who are very close to me or really in tune with what's up to me, the birth of my second child was 5 days ago. So a lot been going on for me, not a lot of sleep, not a lot of work, but wanted to try and get back out here to make sure I'm connecting with those who are really hustling and trying to make it, because these days are critical. Every minute matters. You have to take action. There is certainly a bit of a runway here. You have to take off, right? You cannot just keep flying the plane down the runway. And I'm afraid the runways are getting shorter than ever. I think you really need to pick up steam quickly. You need to find momentum. You really just have to take relentless action. Take a look if we are functioning out there properly. Make sure y'all can hear me. If you can't hear me, you got a problem with any audio, do let me know. If you got a question in the chat, happy to answer it for you. I've notified students from around the world to come join me today, but these are a bit of impromptu streams. I don't promise to be here every Monday. I try to be here. I will try to be here, but it's tough for me, So I'll do my best. What's up, Kid Maverick? What's up, Muhammad? Great to see you guys in the chat. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for the kind words. I don't want to tell too much of the story. It's a bit personal, new babies and stuff. I probably will share a little bit more of a story with my community, the inner inside community, just where I know people a little bit better. Don't really want to put my story out on YouTube quite yet. While I'm waiting for the chat to fire up, while I'm waiting for people to come in, I would like to do a quick walkthrough of all the exciting things happening at CourseCareers. Like I talk about Rich and Niche a lot. That's my own business. I'm always discussing that with different people, but a lot of people don't really know what's awesome about CourseCareers. And it's really a brand new company, only been around for maybe less than 2 years. Started out with e-learning program around tech sales, expanded into IT and digital marketing. As of this week, have now expanded into UX, UI, and many others on the horizon. Now, what people have to understand is CourseCareers, and much like Rich and Niche, it's not just an online course. People are starting to go above and beyond. And CourseCareers is a special company. There is some very special technology at the heart of the CourseCareers platform. And this is something that's not really going to come to light for many years. It's going to take a lot of time, a lot of data points. But if you think about why would someone try to put universities out of business? Why would someone try to have a business where they say, you know what, you don't need to go to university anymore. They're not as useful for many of these careers. We're going to teach you a specialized skill. We're going to teach you how to get a job. That's all wonderful and that's excellent. But if you're going to do that, what is your real value prop at the end of the day? Is it just education? Are you really going to be able to put out university with just a bit of online courses or videos? Probably not. So what a lot of people don't know about CourseCareers is what is coming down the line is an incredible ability to help people pick the right career for them. There's a lot of new technology careers and a lot of people aren't aware. And I think that with a tech platform at the heart of education. What the future is understanding a lot more about people, what the market needs. For instance, let's say you can't decide between digital marketing or UX UI, but you're able to go to the CourseCareers platform, and through its analysis, through its partners, through its student database, it's able to calculate based on your personality and based on your skills and based on the market, like which job is more likely for you to get based on the current market, which one is more available or less competitive. And I think in a few years, CourseCareers is going to really have some incredible data on this stuff and going to really be able to help people. I see them building in incredible tech, smart platform design. I think they see e-learning and online education in a new light, and I'm really excited for that. Welcome to everyone who's in the chat. Love to hear from you. Say hello in the chat. Put a 1 there at least. I'm here to answer your questions today about digital marketing, your career in marketing, what it means to be a freelancer, how to close deals, whatever you guys want to talk about. This is a rare opportunity to speak to someone who has what you want and can tell you how to get there. I can give you the exact next step. If you have not made $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month yet from digital marketing, I can tell you exactly what you should do next in order to achieve that goal. So you could tell me where you're at. You could tell me what you've achieved so far, and I could guide you from there. Like I was saying, CourseCareers, badass, still in its infancy, a young startup. This thing's going places, guys. And so, people are like, well, should I take CourseCareers or not? And I always say, you know what? You should. Here's why. Get in early. It's one of those platforms where there could be massive advantages to being early. I don't know what yet, but I suspect that. And for those of you who don't know this, I think many of you do. As the courses mature, and unfortunately digital marketing is not mature yet in our CourseCareers course because it's only about 4 months old, whereas tech sales, it's like 2 years old almost. It's very mature. The course has been very refined. We totally understand the market for that course. What was I going to say? Course is refined. Digital market. Yes. So tech sales has been able to garner many partners who want to hire people directly from CourseCareers. No more resumes, no more applications, no more interviews. The people are starting to realize like CourseCareers did a great job of designing their courses and choosing high quality instructors. And because of that, employers can essentially have faith in the education and that the people they hire are going to be higher quality. Like a lot of people don't realize how expensive it is to hire someone who doesn't work out. Costs a lot to start again, training, etc. So if you get in early, you're going to have access to those type of relationships and elements first. Simple as that. I don't know what that means specifically for digital marketing, and I know many of you care about digital marketing because that's what I do. But nonetheless, I just think people can't see what CourseCareers really is. It looks like online courses, but really it's a beautiful tech platform that one day will be so integrated with jobs, market data, student data, and course curriculum. It will be so excellent. It will produce something special on its own. So let me show you a little bit of the updates of what's gone in behind CourseCareers. I think some of this stuff is pretty cool. And welcome to those in the chat. Akash, good to see you. Muhammad, yes. Ashioma, welcome. So take a look at this. Take a look at this. Where are we here? If you haven't been to the CourseCareers website, you should check it out, CourseCareers.com. Just take a peek. But I want you guys just to look at this simple back end. But it's really clean and it's really thoughtful. And you don't see this in many online courses. Even some of mine can't really rival to what this is. But this is just a really clean back end where you can access your course material. It's very controlled. It's very organized. It's restrictive that you can't skip it too fast. And, a lot of courses have this. I'm not going to say this is the be-all, end-all. but it's clean. Now, where they go beyond this is where it's interesting to me. I mean, courses are courses, right? Videos, text. But if you go over here on the left side, they've built out this entire graduate platform. So when you finish the course, you're really equipped with a lot of information about job hunting itself. Now, I'm happy to be honest that I'm not the foremost expert on job hunting. I haven't done that as much as many other people have, right? So I can only go so far. So I'm totally stoked that the CourseCareers tech team built this out. Just look at this beautiful dashboard. It has a very clean progress sort of system with all the tasks you need to do to be successful. Look at that. That's awesome. It's very standardized, like flow. There's little buttons here that help you set up what you need. There's videos from the CEO giving you advice. The CEO is the expert at jobs. He knows everything about getting jobs. So this is a really clean interface. Very impressed with this. It looks simple, but what it is exactly what you need at the right time. Over here, resume, profile, certificate. Now this is awesome too. So if you go into your student profile, you're going to have, I believe, questions, audio questions, information, preferences, everything it is that about you. And yeah, here's some screening questions where you would record your answers. So what you have to understand next is CourseCareers knows how to get jobs. So what they're doing is they're giving you exactly what you need, and they're revolutionizing the resume. So they want people to start applying with a link like this, where you would send someone here, which essentially validates your education, tells them your exam score, tells them about yourself and what you've learned. They can hear about you. When they hear your voice, they're so much more likely to hire you because they're getting connected with you. So that's pretty awesome. There is a new resume builder, which I'm going to need to put out a course for that. But there's a custom resume, not a course, but a video inside the course. So this is the graduate platform. That's just another element here of what makes these courses good. You can access Discord directly inside the platform now, which just makes things a bit simpler. So we have this Discord channel, hundreds and hundreds of people here now. I just posted right here. A lot of channels, a lot of people, fun stuff. If you go into stories, you can listen to success stories. There's quite a few here. Again, mostly from the mature courses, which have had nearly 10 times amount of duration to collect these. And you have to understand, like, just because you can get a job fast. I mean, if a course is only 4 months old, like even if the fastest person completes the course in 2 months, it's not easy to get a job in 1 month right after that. So, I believe in the next quarter, we'll really start to see a lot of digital marketing students completing the program and then going through that process. Explore, if you're looking for other courses, you're very close to it, you can access other things. There's plenty of students who are doing multiple because it's so affordable. Like, it's so affordable to taste out a different career. And I think that's valuable. I think it is good to taste careers, especially if you're uncertain. As you know, CourseCareers is a popular affiliate program because it has great reviews, great success. People like promoting it. So that's kind of the behind the scenes of CourseCareers. I mean, certainly I could show you some videos, but I can't even show you any videos because I'd have to go through the course myself, and I don't use the student end.
Very excited for you.
I use the admin back end. But let's just take a look at what's inside the digital marketing course. One of the first things we do is tell you to get your LinkedIn profile going ASAP. Mine as well. What I'm really known for is marketing fundamentals. Right here, these 11 lessons alone will change your life. They will give you a new perspective on the world. They will help you see clearer. They will make you a terrific marketer and someone who understands what's going on in the world today. A lot of people in the last 5 years, like, they'll just be like, oh, you should learn Facebook ads. You should make ClickFunnels. Like, a lot of people focus on tactics, and that's the mistake because tactics come and go. You need fundamentals. Then you can add on tactics. I go over the key marketing channels: organic search, paid ads, social media, email. I teach you an excellent digital marketing framework, how you'll never ever forget exactly what you need to do in every single digital marketing campaign. We've got quizzes. We've got lots of multiple choice quizzes. I go over content marketing, blogging, SEO. There's an article project. There's social media, image and video editing, email marketing, copywriting, digital advertising, WordPress, analytics. Then we have a huge career prep section. And our newest section, which is called the Social Media Content Marketer Career Prep module, is a fantastic new submodule. It's a course in itself, but it's not that long. 6 training videos on the specific role called social media manager or content marketer. They're very similar. It's sort of different than, say, PPC. It's sort of different than maybe advertising, but this is where a lot of people break in. I give you the exact roadmap on where to go, what to apply for, where to find those jobs. And then most of all, I've been giving everyone this very exciting content marketing exercise. Basically, you create 60 pieces of content. You're going to have a portfolio by the end of it. You're going to be very confident in content creation. And in that exercise, we recently launched a new Instagram channel, and I'll be letting everyone know about it this week. But basically, the students even get to post their content online for real. So we have a community page where we post it. So you get the full experience of ideation, using templates, creating content, editing videos, making carousels, writing captions, hashtags, putting that all in a social media app, watching that go out to the world, and retaining that experience and understanding of that process. Very, very valuable, very exciting. I'm very proud of that. I think a lot of people have really enjoyed that. Only about 5 or 6 people have fully completed that. And at this time, that's what it means to fully complete the course. I really think people need deep understanding of content and how it works today. So that's the behind the scenes of Course Careers. If you have any questions about it, I'd be happy to answer it. But I really like Course Careers. I do see them becoming a billion-dollar company one day. I think they're going to have thousands and thousands and thousands of students. I don't want to tell you all the roadmap visions, but there's some really exciting stuff down the line. And I do believe it. I think the CEO has an excellent vision and understanding of what's going on. He's been in it. I like it. Wow. Looks like we've fired up some questions in the chat. Let's knock them out of the park. Ashioma says, I'm looking to get into digital marketing from ground zero. Who's a good fit for digital marketing? Problem solvers, puzzle players. But here's the thing. There's like 6 types of digital marketers. So I really see it as very versatile. If you don't want to make content, maybe you do technical work like pay-per-click. If you don't want to do advertising, maybe you do articles and SEO. If you don't want to do that, maybe you do branding. I should send you guys right now to one of my most popular quizzes. I'll throw it in the chat right here. If you want to come on over to richandniche.com, if we go into resources, go into quizzes, we can go to what type of digital marketer are you? Hopefully this works and I don't embarrass myself. Looks pretty good. But basically you can go through this 2-minute quiz and it will tell you what kind of marketer you are. So let's go put that in the chat. I'll have to sign in. Hold on. I don't want to sign in. Let's see if we can do it right here. There we go. Go ahead, check that quiz out. And I think you'll find out what type of marketer you are. Come back to the chat. Let me know what you got. And then I'll give you a more customized answer. Exciting. But other than that, you know, in general, you have to be okay with what marketing is. And it's like self-promotion, right? And maybe you're not promoting yourself, but your company, your business, your brand, you have to be excited about promoting yourself or your company. So I recommend you work for companies you really, really like so that promoting is easy. Selling is easy when you love the product and it works. It's very easy. It's very fun. Shout out to everyone out there in the chat. Welcome CN, David, Abdul, Blunt Force, BFT, welcome. Get into your questions, guys. Here we go. I'm 19 years old. I'm so lost. Start learning marketing. Please, what are the most wanted job requirement for junior starter fresh marketer? Content creation. Learn an AI tool and learn how to make 100 pieces of content in a week and go sell that. That will be so easy. AI is the new frontier. I'll probably add an AI module to all my courses. I'll probably have an AI masterclass within a year. I know a lot about AI. I use it extensively. I'm very strong with these tools. I have a lot to share. And I love telling people, if you can find just one automation that saves you 5 minutes a day, you're making thousands of dollars back in time. And so automation and AI, these are like the frontiers. And you have to realize that you can't automate until you've mastered it. No one automates a broken process. So you have to learn the fundamentals of what processes are going on for digital marketers and figure out how to automate them or have AI do them for you. Because AI is basically a personal assistant now. So keep an eye on what I'm doing. Study AI, study marketing, take my courses. You're on your way. Anyone who takes any one of my courses, you're already in the top 20%. I can't guarantee more than that. If you even do like 2 projects, you'll be in top 10%. People just don't know much. Okay, there's terrible marketers all over the place. Hey, Rich from the UK here. I'm looking to get into digital marketing, but it seems wages and asking price are much lower versus the USA. How should I accommodate for this when approaching clients? Didn't think you were going to say the word clients there because you said wages, so I was thinking job. Look, you can charge whatever you want. Nobody cares what you charge. What they care about is what they get in return. So how can you guarantee that they get something in return that's worth more than you charge? If I'm comparing digital marketer A to digital marketer B and C and they all do the same thing, well, of course, people are going to look for what's cheap. But if you can become unique and you can have no competition, how can people compare you to anyone else? Therefore, it's not about your price because there's nothing to compare it to. It's about what you offer on the back end of that. Are you bringing value? And when you do that, people leave you good reviews and people buy more. It's as simple as that. So prove to your clients you can bring more value than you charge, and it has nothing to do with other marketers or standardized wages, right? You're asking quite a complex question that I don't want to spend 30 minutes answering right now, but it's also simple as well. I mean, people care about value, not price. That's the bottom line. And people can always find money for what they really want. It's funny how crackheads can always find money for crack. How is that possible? And how do people just somehow randomly end up with enough money for, fancy car, fancy this, overpriced bag, $1,000 shirt, like whatever, right? People find money for whatever they want. There's nothing such called as too expensive. There's only called no value. People will pay $1 million if you give them a $2 million house. Simple as that. Don't be scared. Figure out what people think is valuable and give it to them. That's the secret. Value. Value often means making me money, saving me money, or saving me time. Do one of those things. You don't have to make people money. You can save them time. People pay to get their time back because they can use that time to make more money than they spent to get their time back, right? Uber is about saving you time, even though it's more expensive than a taxi, right? People like saving time. Thank you, David Clary, for letting people know that you've learned a lot from my digital marketing course. I appreciate that. Thank you. Akash says, hey, Rich, I'm in your $97 a month program. But I wonder if I should also invest in CourseCareers instead. Can you still land a job while doing freelance work? Absolutely. Absolutely you can. I recommend both, man. Have you looked at the economy lately? Have you looked at the prices of cucumbers? You need 2 jobs right now. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't create this realm. I don't make the rules. I work with them. I navigate them. Okay, I find my way through challenge. But the better, you should absolutely take CourseCareers if you think that that's right for you. But I think you should take it if you can afford it. If that doesn't sound like a lot of money to you, I just think it's a no-brainer. I know some people don't have $500, but there's like a $150 a week payment plan or something like that. So $150 every 2 weeks. I can't remember. I just think you need every edge. And it's okay to buy a few edges. But please don't think that clicking a button that says buy it now makes you a digital marketer. It's not the course, it's the effort. The course is the guide. You must still put this information in your mind and find mastery. You must still aim for 10,000 hours. You must still use a long time frame horizon. But Akash, I've never let anyone down with any of my products, in my opinion. I just believe that everything attached to my name is high value. I believe I care more than others. You can always ask for a refund if it was the wrong choice. We only want people who really want to be in digital marketing and really want to try. We get a lot of no-triers. We get a lot of complainers too. This is your competition. Destroy them. Blunt Force Trauma says, as a beginner with less experience, only Facebook ads and social media marketing, is it right to focus on one industry? I'm choosing between e-commerce versus real estate. I think you should do both. Honestly, I just don't think you need to pick one. Yes, maybe you don't do every one. But man, there's a lot of e-commerce businesses. And I'll be honest, it's not easy to work with real estate because most of those people work with some sort of firm or agency like Remax or whatever. You can't get into that. Okay, it's a closed wall. Okay, these type of companies help. Imagine this. If I own a real estate company, I also own a marketing agency, and I tell my real estate agency to use my marketing company because I'm rich, not rich UX. I'm wealthy, I should say. I'm owning these type of businesses. Like, you're not going to break in there. E-commerce. There's a million fucking e-commerce businesses popping up every day. Huge opportunity. I like e-commerce and influencers, man. I don't try to F with like some of these old school things. You know, these people have their old ways. I did dabble in real estate a bit. I don't think it's that bad. I just learned that it's not simple. That's all. I think e-commerce has infinite opportunity. Everyone knows some sort of Auntie Susan who's selling cookies online, or, you know, Auntie Linda who's selling her apothecary stuff, or, you know, herbal supplements or whatever. You know, these people, they don't make a lot. Go train them. Go train on them for free. Say, hey, I'm going to fix your e-commerce site. It sucks. You have no SEO. Your product pages are terrible. You have no copy. Your images are blah. Watch me help you make this pop. Just give me a chance. These people don't know any better. That's the ripe apprentice opportunity, the ripe intern opportunity. Because basically what we're talking about is you and me, we're the smart kids who figured out that digital marketing is essential. There's all these other people who like the business they own. They know that maybe they're supposed to be on social media. Maybe they're supposed to be buying ads. Maybe they're supposed to do SEO, but they don't have a clue what any of this stuff is. They didn't have time for this. They've been running their yoga pants business. They've been running their ski pole business or whatever niche they're in. They don't have time. So they're all perfect to have a partnered freelance marketer who does multiple things for them, because these smaller sized businesses, they have no ability to hire 3-4 people. They want one person, one point of contact, one fee, right? Hiring people is a headache, right? Of course, if you need to, you need to, but it is what it is. Ahmed's asking, what are we learning to make at CourseCareers? Is that what you're asking? Yeah, I can show you that. I'll show you that while I take another question. Are they using WordPress for their website design? I'm not sure who you're asking about there, but yes, most people use WordPress still. It's very popular, although there's many new competitors on the horizon. In just a moment, I'll share my screen and I'll walk you through the content marketing thingy. Okay, so when you join the content marketing module, you get a workbook, and you're going to be creating some quotes, some quote cards, some brand images, some Instagram stories, some community posts, earned media, testimonials, a carousel, some video interview clips. You're going to put everything in your portfolio, and then you're going to post it to social media and track the analytics. Here's what a portfolio looks like. It's about 60 pieces of content. It probably takes about 12 hours to complete everything. 12 to 15 hours. But trust me, it's an enjoyable 12 to 15 hours. This is quite a small portfolio. This isn't the biggest one I've seen. This isn't the best one I've seen, but it's basically like this. You get these templates, you work with them. You get some brand guidelines, you pick images. You get some advice or some, stipulations, and you create a carousel based on that. You create some testimonials from our review sites. You create these half and half IG stories. You can't see the interview clips because you can't upload interview clips here. And so what I notice students doing is they'll finish my exercise, and then they'll go in and add all the other things they've made, and they'll have like this big giant board of content basically. And so then you can add that link into your CourseCareers graduate profile, or as a freelancer, you can send that to a client when they ask you, what have you done before? Question from the chat. Oh, CN is back. They did the, I'm sorry, CN, I can't see your picture. I think it's male. I think CN did the quiz, and he got lead generator. Lead generator means that you are specifically strong at making like micro offers at the top of the funnel. You're not going to sell high ticket items. Your goal is to get people on the email list. Your goal is to get people at the website. Your goal is to get people's phone numbers so that the sales team can follow up. How do we do that? We make lead magnets. We give free stuff away. We give discounts. We run little ads that have a free opt-in. That's what lead generation is. It's different than conversion optimization. It's different than content creator. It's different than brand builder. These are all sort of different types of digital marketer, because digital marketing is far, far too big of a term anymore. But people are still using it because it's gone so quickly. Like, we've only had digital marketing for about 15 years, 20 years. It's happening so fast. I'm going to wrap this stream up in about 10, 15 minutes. Make sure you get your questions in while you still have a chance. Yes, content marketing is like spinning gold. That's correct. I remember there's a old fairy tale. Is it called a Rapunzel? When he spins the hair, or is it something else? Is it not Rapunzel? I can't remember, but there's the spinning of the hair into gold using that instrument. That's a fairy tale. And I like that idea. I like this idea of spinning gold, kind of creating something valuable out of nothing. Very reminds me of content creation because it's kind of free. So you use your hands, you edit a video, you edit a picture, you add a filter, you add a cut, you add some music. You're like using your hands. You're taking this media. You're just like spooling and spinning it up. It's a beautiful picture. That's a great one. Spinning gold and playing Plinko. Love it. Final few questions here as we wrap up the day. It's great to have you here. And if this is your first time around here, well, thank you for coming out. I'll try to be here every Monday, approximately in the afternoon. As I just said earlier in the call, I have another child who's arrived into this world, 5 days old. I'm going to be pretty busy for the next few months, but I'll still try to jump on here for 1 hour on Mondays to answer your questions. Now, I'm a bit disappointed that more people don't ask me questions specifically helping them understand course material, but I also think sometimes it's hard to know the right question. That's why it's so critical to get out there, build your own websites, build your own social sites, build your own content portfolio, and see where you get stuck. That's really what I did. I just kept making stuff, and then something would happen. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't connect. Nobody would go there. Nobody would buy. Nobody would buy again. You know, these are the problems we face as we build businesses. And if we can learn to face them as they come to us, it's extremely valuable experience than sort of theoretically considering how we might improve a website here or there. Action is everything. Experience is everything. Do you think AI-generated content will become a premium in content creation? I don't know what that means, a premium. I don't think that's quite the right word you want to use there. Maybe you meant, will it become the heart of content marketing? I don't know. But certainly it already is. It's already there, guys. AI is everywhere. You just haven't realized it. It's so good. It's so good. But it's good if you know how to use it. A lot of people don't know how to use it. Take some training. It's worth it. Good stuff. Abdul got conversion funnel on the quiz. Good. Jamala says, I'm currently enrolled in CourseCareers Digital Marketing. I'm about 60% complete and have learned so much already. Great. I took the quiz on your website and got Conversion Optimizer. Excellent. That means you're a bit scientific. It means you're able to analyze problems. You're able to say, this happens because of this, which is called cause and effect. And I'll tell you guys, cause and effect is one of the most underrated ideas. I feel like nobody thinks about cause and effect, and yet everything that happens is cause and effect. Everything happens for a reason. Nothing is random, really. So you need to be able to look at a web page and say, if I turn that button green, we're going to make more money. If I put a picture of a girl here, we're going to make more money. If I show a little image of an animation of how the lawnmower works, we're going to make more money. So you are good at thinking of how this website will produce more conversions if the same amount of people join. You are taking the 1,000 people and you're increasing the number of people who purchased. That is what it means to optimize for conversions. Now, some people will say, oh, there's no such thing as conversion optimization. There's no point. I don't believe that's true, but I also understand what they're trying to get at. Sometimes when traffic is so minimal, there's really no point in testing. It's not really going to make a difference anyways. You really have other fundamental issues to focus on. But, you know, I always talk about having a T-shaped skill set. And so if you got Conversion Optimizer, then you want to build up the full stack of skills: content, ads, funnels, no-code web design, automation. But within there is like a T-shaped specialty. So for conversion, it's funnels, right? Pretty much. You also have a bit of conversion on ads as well. You could be very scientific around ads. It would apply to that as well. It would apply less so to organic content and SEO. Valdez, I'm 95% done with the course. I'm putting together a study guide. We're going to use flashcards. Very cool. That's what I'm talking about. That's the dedication you need. But it's more about memory. It's more about unconscious consciousness. Or is it conscious unconsciousness? No, it's got to be unconscious consciousness. It's about, I understand this so well, I can explain it to different people, I can perform it, but one step at a time. Yes, the new UX UI course just dropped. It's going to be a fantastic course. You can learn so much, and I actually think you will get a nice edge in digital marketing adding on UX UI. It's its own world, but I definitely take advantage of ideas from UX UI in my work. Now, someone might argue a full stack marketer knows UX UI too, and that's probably true. They understand, why would you put the website in this order? Why would the button go here? Why does it look this way? It's important. That's what I mean by digital marketing is very vast. Technically, UX UI falls under like digital marketing. You started with UX UI, but you switched to digital marketing. Interesting. Love to wrap this up. Like I said, a lot of duties for dad right now. It's great to see you all here. Let's do a quick shout out. Jamala, Valdez, David, Ashioma, Abdul. A lot of people I haven't seen before. Ahmed, good to see you, my man. You're really focusing on digital marketing. Great to hear that. CN, BFT. Thanks, everyone. Thanks so much for being a part of this stream. I hope to do many more, and I hope to take this to the next level. I'm just coming back, trying to find my groove on the live stream again. I think what I'll do in the future is pick one topic from the course, whatever course I want, and just go a little bit deeper on it. You know, I will just expand, because one of the things about CourseCareers is it's made for entry level. I purposely did not add in advanced knowledge there, because that would just be confusing you on your journey towards entry level. So I think there'll be some nice times to go a little bit deeper on some of these topics. So that's a bit of my vision for this. I also want to talk about more AI and automation in the future, and anything else that's trending. So make sure you follow, subscribe to the channel, and please turn on notifications. That way I don't have to remind you guys every time I'm live. I don't go live often enough to make it annoying, but hey, maybe you don't want to miss another stream if you're really serious about digital marketing. I could say one thing that could change it all for you. I hear that all the time. After I do these shows, I go back, I'll open my Instagram a few hours later, I'll open my email, I'll open Discord, and someone will say, Rich, I haven't stopped thinking about since you told me this. And that's, sometimes you just get that life-changing piece of information, that unlock piece, that puzzle piece that you've been looking for. And that's why it's important to spend time around the right people, the people that you want to become, because they are the ones most likely to give you the puzzle piece versus hold you back, give you bad information, not root for you. That's a tough thing about spending too much time with your friends in your 20s, is you are missing out on your chance to build your castle. I mean, you can start in your 30s, it's fine, but the earlier the better. It compounds. And because we're on a 10-year thinking horizon, if we start in our 20s, by the time we're in our 30s, we're already so successful. If we start in our 30s, we may not have that deep level of success until 40. You know, that's just the way it is. Like 10 years is great. I mean, look, I don't consider making 100K a year that successful. I mean, I think that's good. I'm not saying it's not good. I just think to be really successful, to leave a legacy, to make a huge impact, you can't think for 6 months. You have to think for 10 years. so that you do the right things today that are going to add up to that. And because nobody else thinks like that, you have a huge edge. Well, they're spinning their wheels and rapidly trying to put out TikTok videos with all this dumb stuff going on. Like, you're building a career with real skills, with real portfolio, with real experience. Like, you know, that is going to play out. If you think in the 10 years, like if you don't just go for the quick tactics, what everyone else talks about, that's how you gain your edge. Suddenly 2 years goes by, half the people have given up, and you're just still perfectly consistent, perfectly motivated every day, one little bit, one thing more, one brick at a time, as I like to say. Well, I think that's a great place to end it. Looks like everyone's had a pretty decent stream. We're at 50 minutes, not the longest, but at least we got out here. Hope to see you guys at Rich and Niche Academy or CourseCareers. Both have Discords. I'm available all the time. I'm so easy to get a hold of. Really ready to help you go to the next level. All right, everyone. Farewell today. Thanks a lot.